their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the San Francisco 49ers. Visiting sideline, look at the head coach of the Jaguars. Her side ready and wanting to silence this home crowd. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the 49ers. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott's joined by my partner Brock Heward. It's going to be Logan Cook to get us started. And we're underway here in Santa Clara. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just...
Oh, it's out. McCaffrey lost it. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player...
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on third down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Has it at the 37. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up fourth down. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
It's fielded at the 14. And he's brought down before the return gets far. San Francisco headed out for its second possession of the game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. This is ahead for about 5. Hauled down by Andrew Winger. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
At the 26-yard line.
Play action now with Purdy. Shoves him off to the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
A
That one gains 7. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's Cox again, it's Kittle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 41
First down from the 41. From the gun is Purdy. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's second and 12. Purdy throwing here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Jaguar. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Moody knocks it through, and that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. From the 40, here comes second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. I wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
To the air on 3rd and long. Kittle makes the catch. And they get this down to the 28. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Receiver screen to Ayuk. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
That's another 49er first down.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers stretch their early lead to 9. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers go up 10-zip here in the first. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. He dodged the tackle. And work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Here's ETN on first down. And he takes it down to the 33. Offense is set. First and 10.
17 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
They go right back to ETN. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll throw. Third and long. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Facing fourth down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Little knocks it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On now is Cook to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
On the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 38-yard line.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And second down only works out for a yard. This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12.
A gain of 1 brings up third and
air it out on third. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. He completes it in traffic. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 40.
Here's Purdy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on third down now. Gain is to the 27. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. Purdy will sneak it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
This time he's looking to throw. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
George Kittle. Out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
Setting him on the dive. He did well to shake off one tackle, partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Purdy to throw it. Setting up the running back screen. And this one doesn't go far. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Purdy. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. And that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Intended for Brandon Ayuk.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars, first down.
The tight end gets it. So the change of pace to the tight end. He isn't going to yield anything. Stop for no gain. 2nd down coming up.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
They're going to play action. Lawrence. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
So here come the 49ers on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First down, Purdy to throw. Pearsall on the slant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Trying to throw this from the gun. Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And they make the tackle at the 38. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the 49er first down.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Brandon Ayuk. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 36.
To throw again. It's Purdy. Now he takes it. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 24.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. Completed over the middle. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Completed to his running back. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
For the field goal.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Moody knocks it through, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Jukes away from one. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. 1:58 to play. We have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. 1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Able to find Strange here. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 7-yard pickup.
Lawrence working from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. 3rd down, Lawrence to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Purdy throwing here on 1st. He'll try and run this. Finding room at the 30. We'll get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on defense.
San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Oh, he rocks that tackler. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. To the air again. Purdy. And finds Ayuk. Complete. Small gain down to the 23. That was Jack Kaiser who got there for the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 20.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Moody knocks it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Hits his running back. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down.
He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
20. That's good for our Jaguars. 1st down.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. He was good on his 1st attempt and his 2nd from a little over 45 here. Little knocks it through. And that drops the deficit down to 13. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start the 2nd half with Etienne. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
And the Jaguars 1st down. It's a gain of 35. And a Jaguar 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
From the gun, ETN gets it. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
The ball carrier.
A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. The Jaguars into punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings
Off
up
the play fake, Purdy. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Devin Lloyd on the coverage defensive.
Purdy throwing here. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
It's some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. ETN gets it on the draw. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Now Lawrence. Dumped off to his running back. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And they get to him again. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Those 3rd and short blitzes, you just want chaos. You just want to disrupt the clock and the timing of everybody offensively, and the defense got the job done.
Jacksonville in punt formation. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And what we saw in the first half wasn't an anomaly, partner. They've kept throwing it to him as we work throughout the rest of this game, and the results have been just as good. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Stop that time by Antonio Johnson. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Bouncing football, and this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First down, Purdy to throw. That's Cox again. It's Kittle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They get 22 out of that play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
Another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action now. Purdy. Completed to his running back. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for a loss of yardage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's taken down at the 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Dump off caught by his back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try it on the ground. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Niners 27, Jaguars 6.
Every once in a while, we don't have to confuse this game. Simply beat the man in front of you. Carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. He'll send a receiver left. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Etienne again. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down. It's a gain of 20.
Running back motions right.
Jaguars.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Here's Lawrence to throw. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Third and long for him here. He completes it in traffic. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Brian Thomas Jr. A 10-yard gain, but it's fourth down.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Jaguar football, but this slates that lead likely too much for them to overcome. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. That one's complete, right side. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. What a play to beat this defense on fourth down. 23 yards and a first.
Jaguars, first down. It's a gain of 20.
Back to the air, Lawrence escapes his grasp.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
Offense to the line for second down. Lawrence looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down. Here he goes, third and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Third and long, Purdy hits his running back. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Now a timeout for an injured player. That's Christian McCaffrey being attended to. Hopefully with his history, this is something minor. Their punter making his way out now. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
13 yards on the play. And the Jaguars.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards. Offense to the line. Second down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
He's got Thomas on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
On gain of 4.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's good.
Motion man sent left.
First down. A gain of 7.
First and 10. It's Lawrence. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. It's going to bring up second down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He beams one deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
51 yards, the gain on the play. That's another.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Needing 10 yards now as they line up. It's second and goal. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. They get 6 on the ground. That sets them up 3rd and goal from the 4.
6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Lawrence working from the gun. This is caught near the pylon. And he's out of bounds. It looked like they might have a shot block, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
They're going to try with Etienne. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
On now is Cook to kick this away.
For the Jaguars.
Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
Even if it doesn't get the 1st down, you can't be mad about that play offensively. The sweep was executed really well. They won the race to the edge, and it netted a solid gain.
First carry here for Jordan James. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 8 on that one. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Running with James. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. To his back it goes, Jordan James. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the 1st. That brings up 3rd down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Purdy will sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Hand off to the up back. And he has this down to the 34. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers close to beginning the year 4-0. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Now run, James. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
3rd and 10.
He's drawn up for him. Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
This will be the final play of the game. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And that final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious lengths to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.